Coming up shortly. We're going into the islands. We're going to be talking, no matter where you're from tonight, you got to back me up on this one. And if you can hear me, just let me know you can hear me. Trying a new microphone and just hope that it's working the way that it's supposed to be working. So coming up shortly, we're going into the islands. We're going to be talking real food talk tonight because everybody think them food are their best. So I'm waiting for my co-host to come on because we're going to talk food tonight. We're going to talk about food, food, and more food. So if you can hear me, just let me know you can hear me. We're going to be doing this tonight. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody, food is the best. So let's see what's going on here. We're coming up, so get ready for this show and don't leave because we might be just talking about your food, my food, but we're going to see whose food is the best tonight. Which island, which Caribbean, West Indian food. We're going into some food tonight. And if you know a fruit in your country, I want you to post it on the show. Tell us about the fruit in your country. And we want to see who knows what fruit and what fruit is good for what and whose is the best and whose food is the best and some of the stuff that we're eating that we claim we're eating food. We're going to be talking tonight. Real talk. So coming up in a few 1 minute from now, my guest will be in the studio and we're going to be talking. And listen, I just want to hear it tonight because I'm tired of hearing whose food is best and whose food is better. So tonight is real talk on real food and real issues, and not just food alone. We're going to be touching up on some of these things about this vaccine. I want to see if my guest took his vaccine. It's good. It's coming. It's all about the islands, the people, the food, and our culture. So get ready. The Avril Show is here. Share it, spread it, and let them know we're going into your island, your territory, your food, my food, and we're going to be talking shortly to the chef, the man who think he can outcook me in everything that he talks about. So get ready for him. The chef is in the house. So Avril is coming to you 1 minute from now. So just get ready for it. I guess my co-host Joe the Barber, he will be back when it's time for sitting in that studio. But he might just be fired. Sometimes we're fired and we don't know. So get ready for a show. And if you're from the islands, even if you're not from the islands, you may just know how to cook it better than some of them from the islands. But we're going to be talking about food tonight, Caribbean folks and their culture. So the Avril Show is back, and we're going to be right here until you log on, you tune in. So get ready for the big chef in town. He will be logging in shortly. You know, Jamaican man, then you can't tell them about them cooking because when it comes to them and their cooking, they are the best. So let's hear it. So if you can hear me, just let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to the big chef now. I don't know what him have.
Hey, how you doing?
Nervous. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear. Can you hear me?
You can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah,
Oh, you not
I
got your
should take
pot
down,
with you.
I should take down
No man,
all
leave
the
your
orders off the
recipe
wall,
them.
right?
Leave them.
All right.
Leave them. You need them up there. Leave them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take it up. And you're sipping on something too.
Just some Gatorade, nothing with the alcohol, you know?
Nothing. No, it have to be alcohol. The way you all man behave from Jamaica, Barney and
No,
them man,
we
them.
well, right now
Oh,
we don't
you
need
cup,
none of that stuff.
you cup big, sir.
Well, me a big man in Avril.
You what?
I'm a
You
big
tell
man.
You see, this is why we're going to talk island talk tonight, because when you say them things to somebody from the small island, it may get you in trouble when you say you're a big man.
Why
So
people always say
hold on.
small island? Why?
No, see, this is what we're going to talk. Hold on. We are come now. We are come. People, let me see if we have to share this and make sure that Barney and them know that you're on here with me, because Barney's a jealous man. So let me see if I could let Barney know this. Mhm.
Let me share. I'm gonna share it on Facebook right now.
Yes, ma'am. We have to let Barney and them know that we're here. And Mr. TC, we say him can cook. TC can't cook to save him life. I
Oh
never, no,
wow.
I never see that man. No, I know all Jamaican man can cook. So we have to talk about that tonight because you want to give false impression that all Jamaican man can cook. And that is pure nonsense.
Some of
Pure
us can cook,
nonsense
you know?
talk here. Some of them, some of them.
Yeah.
We're going to talk tonight. You think we're easy tonight? So you not bring no food. You don't have no food right there now.
Well, actually, I just sent some food to Manhattan to this producer's mom
No, but
that I
this thing
work with.
about send food to Manhattan.
Yeah,
Send food to Manhattan.
yeah,
All
send
right,
food.
we're gonna talk about this here now, because this is pure drama and foolishness.
Well, when you're ready for
It,
your food.
no say them things there. I tell you, be careful what you say on this
Oh
show,
Lord.
because on this show kind of take things different from the average people. When you
Mm.
say when I'm ready for my food, let you know I take things different from the average people. You can't talk to me the way you talk to somebody else from the small island. So we're going to talk things right around here tonight. So tonight is correction night, and we're going to
Mm-hmm.
do this. But listen to me. You, Roy,
Yes, ma'am.
introduce yourself, no man, to the people, because we know you're more than just a chef. And a lot of times people see men and underestimate them. And you've been on the show straight up in the studio with me in the past. You have been
Mm-hmm.
there. And
Mm-hmm.
since you're up in the studio, I bring you here tonight until we go back into the studio where
Mm-hmm.
we could sprawl off and do everything. But I mean, you see, all the words coming out of my mouth, I have to be careful. Introduce yourself, because the people they may just take you for granted that you're just a chef. Tell them about you,
Okay.
because a lot of them hear about all these other actors and they don't know you're a big actor around here. Introduce yourself on this
Wow.
program.
So actually, yes, my name is Hugh Roy Williams. I own a catering company called Take First Caterers.
Mm-hmm.
Cater.
What happened just now? Lilith, good evening. Yes. Well, you mute. I can't hear you.
It's my phone. My phone just rang.
Okay. Oh, your phone
I
just
think
boy.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in from a different phone because this phone is going to actually keep ringing. So let's see if we can do it this way. But I'm going to still introduce myself. Yeah. So I own a catering company called Take First Caterers, and we
Mm-hmm.
cater for Caribbean. Well, we cater for film projects, movies, music videos, you name it, etc. Film shoots. I've done fashion shows, you name it. So pretty much we cater for the well, I would say cast and production and everybody else. A lot of famous people. I don't really call myself a celebrity chef, but I do cook for them on a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
regular basis. Even now that I'm on location, I'm at a restaurant. I'm at the new Richie Rich restaurant in Mount Vernon on Fifth Avenue. So pretty much we do a lot of seafood here. We have seafood Fridays, which you see in the plates, Avril, on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we
Missing
do a
them,
lot
missing
of
them.
pastas. Yeah, we do a lot of seafood here. Iredale come here on a regular basis for his
Nobody call
seafood.
nobody name on this show.
All right.
Nobody call who eat your food.
Quite a few people, yeah, the Irish Jam crew come through on a regular basis. Well, I wouldn't say regular basis, but they've been here.
You see, you're gonna call up them people name
Some of
again.
them on a regular basis. So yeah, we have to bless them up real quick. But anyway, so yeah, pretty much I've been doing this for quite a few years, maybe about 11 years or so. I started the company. I've worked in the film industry for over 20 something years. And from location managing, assistant location managing, to owning my own catering company and trucks and all that. So we go out and feed, the crews and cast and all that. So pretty much it's a very good experience, and I'm in our community right now where I bring different types of food to the table that people are enjoying. Um, and I won't even say anything else, Avril, as far as the other business ventures, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. But yeah, I enjoy what I do, and I do this on a daily basis, 7 days per week. Um, you can call me food, and that's me.
They can call you food.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Tanya Bailey Watson in Florida. Good evening to you. We have a Jamaican man here now. We are going at this here tonight here. Very serious here tonight about this. The Jamaican thing and the Jamaican thing, and everybody will say them a Jamaican. So right now,
Hmm.
you talk about all the cooking you do and you big up the Irie this and the Irie deal and all of them. And really and truly, we are big up nobody in an Irie family. You understand?
All
Not
right,
even
we won't.
though, not even my Dobby. I mean, I did I call him
Virgin
name just
Dove.
now. Yes. But anyway,
You
what
did?
I'm going to do, yes, I called him name by accident. I take it back. I take it back. So anyway, we are going to talk tonight about Caribbean and West Indian people and the food. So we are going to eat tonight because I have something to show you right now where a lot of people is not aware of, but we have to talk about it because everybody said them food are the best, them food are number one, they are the best chef, they are the best
Hmm.
cook. And I want to know what
Hmm.
makes somebody the best chef or the best cook. So this is what we're going to talk about. And I want you to be very honest why you think that
Hmm.
Jamaican food are the best.
Why they say Jamaican food is the best?
Why do you think Jamaican food are the best?
Well, from my experiences, I've been cooking since high school days in living in Jamaica. I think we take pleasure in our food. Food is our pleasure. Um, and no matter what you do in life, you have to eat food. But when it comes to Jamaican and food, mm, 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 nothing
May I
can
sit
pass
up
the Jamaican
straight? May
food.
I sit up straight now for this one?
You
I
need
sit it
to.
up now.
So we
Me have
take
to sit up straight.
pride. We take pride when it comes to our food. You know, if you realize a lot of, well, you say island, but
You're gone
It's
again.
just yeah, I know. It's the ringing of the phone, and I can't really text or answer anybody. I'm actually jumping on
No,
my other phone now.
just knock them off, like how the man them doing them a
Yeah.
cheat.
All right. So
Lick
I'm
them off
allowing
like how
camera access.
Barney.
I'm allowing
Yes,
camera access on this phone. So
yes,
let's see if we can do this. Let's do it this way.
yes.
I'm switching phone, and
Yeah,
I'm
when the
gonna
man them
pass off my
cheat us
phone.
so. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go now. Let's start this one, please. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let's switch to this one. All right, so
Okay.
can you hear me?
Could hear you loud and clear now. Let's go in it now.
All right, so yeah, we take pride in our food, and as far as Caribbean food is concerned, our Jamaican food is concerned. Um, I remember growing up in Jamaica and being around my grandparents and the types of food and soups and pudding and toto and all of them things that they used to make.
Call up the name
You
them,
know,
man. I want to hear them.
you want to hear the names?
Call the
You
name
know,
them when you talk, man. Call the name.
they
Mm-hmm.
used to make this soup with I don't remember if it was with cocoa leaf or with dashi. I think it was cocoa leaf, and they
Mm-hmm.
used to make a tonic with. You can get your notebook in, because
No, man, just go on. It's recording.
so yeah, they used
At
to
the
make this
rewind.
the young green bananas, the young banana. They boil that, and they used to use that and make a tonic, which was
Mm-hmm.
very very good. I haven't had anything like that in years, you know. But yeah, pretty much like I said, we do take pride in our foods. I think that's the whole point. Some people just put things together, just throw things together. You know, people do cook up and cook everything in a one pot. We not believe in a them thing there.
But hold on.
Yeah,
Cook up is one of the best food you could eat. Especially the Indian them believe in the cook up, you know. And people from St. Kitts and Antigua and them smaller islands believe in cook up, you know. You cannot come and say you don't believe in a cook up, you know. Because then you know really cook it, you know, until you really do a cook up, you know. Because cook up not something easy to cook, you know. You got to know how to do that and how to put in what and how to put in that. Because if you put in something too quick, it overcook. So you have to know how to cook up. Because listen, greedy people like me, when I cook up, you know,
mm-hmm.
everything going in that. People will put in the pig's tail, the saltfish, the chicken. They put everything in there. Some people even call it seasoned rice. You
True,
understand? Some people
true.
call it cook up.
Yeah,
But if you don't know how to cook up at a cook up, you're not ready yet. Do you
well,
understand? Ha,
that's true.
go on,
That's
go
true.
on, talk.
I
You ever see this before?
that looked like a stinking toe.
Okay. All right. This look like a stinking toe.
Mm-hmm.
So where stinking toe come from?
I am not sure now. I think you planned for me tonight with that, you know. I think you planned for me.
Me have you. Me have you know, Francil Warner is watching and listening from Tampa, Florida. Good evening, Francil. Me
Good evening.
ask
Good evening,
Huroy.
Francia. Yeah.
Tanya Watson. I asked Huroy about this. Him say look like a stinking toe.
That's what it
My
looked like.
thing is,
Yeah.
all right. Do you know in Jamaica, as a Jamaican, you say stinking toe?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know as a Kittitian, they say stinking toe?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I say?
Same version.
Same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
many times I tell people, we do the same thing, we eat the same thing, we
Mm-hmm.
call it different name.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is a sweet sap in your book?
A sweet sap is a sweet sap, but you have sweet sap and sour sap.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have sweet sap
Mm-hmm.
and you have sour sap.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what is a sweet sap in St. Kitts?
No, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Francil Warner, I bet you don't know what they call a sweet sap
What's
in
a sweet sap?
Jamaica. I would like to see somebody answer that. Francil Warner, do you know what is a sweet sap in Jamaica? And I guarantee you, I would like somebody to tell me from a smaller island, what is a sweet sap
In St. Kitts.
in St. Kitts? Because Jamaicans say sweet sap. And my problem is that we fight so much about culture, but we need, Francil say, no, she don't.
She don't know.
Petition in Tampa, Florida, don't know what's a sweet sap.
Yeah.
Okay, you are, as a Jamaican, do you know what they call a sugar apple?
No, we don't call sweet sap sugar apple. We call it sweet sap.
Okay. She says she know sour sap. Sour sap and sweet sap is two different things. But in St. Kitts, sour sap and sugar apple in Jamaica is sour sap and sweet sap. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's two is the same fruit with a little bunch of seeds in it. You go to St. Kitts, you have to turn your tongue around differently. Because in St. Kitts, you can't call a sugar apple a sweet sap. But when you go to Jamaica, now you have to turn your tongue around to call a sugar apple a sweet sap. So you see, are the same fruits we use in the islands, but we just call them different name. So cultures are just different.
Yep.
But if you really look at the way we eat and the things we eat, it's no different. It's just a different in the name.
Question: you guys do stew peas and all of that there, right?
Stew peas.
Yeah.
With a bunch of peas, and I love it with the oxtail. Some people love it.
So what do you guys call that in St. Kitts?
Well, they just knock up the pot.
There's no special name for it.
No special name. It's only Jamaican ground with the stew peas.
Yeah.
You know, but when we cook it, and you know, if you put like little rice in that, there, I cook up right there now, you know.
Well, I do a stew peas that I'm quite sure that you've never tried before, but I make it with green gungo peas, coconut, and smoked turkey wings and necks and legs, and it's a little bit different with my rosemary and my thyme and stuff like that. It's a totally.
But where your thyme come from?
What?
Where your thyme come? Oh, Jesus.
No,
because
when you mention timing and cooking,
mm-hmm.
that's to me, because I do theater, so I enjoy cooking in a different way from everybody else. You know, timing somewhat. You know, like pretty much I love to cook stews. I'll cook a mean bean stew and you'll be like, Jesus, you know, what you put in this? You understand? So
your food could hold woman then.
If I do what?
Your food could hold woman.
Oh, most definitely.
So you mean when you cook for woman, your food could trap them?
I won't say trap, but I'll
hold them.
Say hold them.
Hold.
Sense. Yeah. I'm really easy to.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I taste your pasta. You cook a wicked vicious pasta. Me couldn't live with you as no woman of yours. Come with a big like a ship. Because I would have clean and wash and do everything and better make you cook.
The pasta thing is a big hit here, and I make different types of pasta sauce, so people definitely go for it. I've been doing it over the years for a lot of different people from different backgrounds. I work with a German producer that basically bring over a lot of different film crews from overseas here, and I've cooked for them for many years, and I've cooked different. I want to tell you something funny, right? I did a project for, what's the basketball player name again? That's in China, NBA player.
Can't remember nobody's name in China now through the pandemic.
Let me try it. He's from America. but
Okay.
he moved to China, and I'm trying to remember his name, but when they called me to audition,
Famous, famous,
very
famous.
famous.
Mm-hmm.
When they hired me to cook for the film for the crew and the cast, a lot of famous people like Our Color
Mm-hmm.
was in that project. So they called me up and they're like, can you cook Chinese food? And I said, yeah, sure, I can cook Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of Chinese, like almost 100 Chinese I run behind. It's one like a black man, The man famous at China, he's like a king. So I'm like, all right,
Okay.
yeah, they hired me. I'm like, all right, I'll cook the food. So for the first day, I say, I'm not gonna cook Chinese today. I'm gonna cook regular food and see how this take off. Get him a little pasta, rice, and all of that stuff. Pretty up the thing. First day, basketball play, I never eat. Second day, hear about the food, Avril.
Mm-hmm.
They came with some chicken, some pecan, and orange juice, and all kind of things. The sauce bad in Avril. A 4 plate in my alone eating. Feel good, me. I say, oh, the thing
So
sharp.
suppose me were there.
You, maybe I take all 6 plate for yourself, man. So the final day of the film shoot now, we're at JFK Airport, and this man just walk up and start open up every single pan that we had on the table looking for this chicken. Meanwhile, I'm there, say, I'm to the brother here, man. Not realizing it's my boss. I hear my I really ready for bad up the man. And I say, hey, where's the chicken? I'm like, yo, the food is not ready yet, man. Relax. So I talk to the man, And my son, he walk over to me because my son work with me on that project. My son say, Dad, you don't realize who you're talking to like that. And I'm like, I don't care. I didn't even know. But I'm sure his name will come back to me because I don't really care when it comes to
The food.
the name and start. The
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
only person I've worked with that I was starstruck. The only person. Like
Mm-hmm.
this guy, Kiefer Sutherland.
No.
Yeah, he was in 20, another 24 hours, something like that. And I've worked with the likes of Will Smith,
Mm-hmm.
Sylvester Stallone, Kevin Hart. Like most of these people are my friends, meaning I know them personally, the whole 9 yards. And I've never been starstruck, but yeah, and I real though. I take this food thing more serious than even seeing and meeting people. It's just a good food.
The good food.
Yeah, man.
And Empress, ease off of me with the porridge thing, Empress. Okay, because we're
Oh, she
doing
want
the
porridge.
porridge in a few minutes. So all they have to
Oh.
make for me is porridge. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You say, and I say this, and the reason I work with Miss Thinking to tonight is because I said I just want to prove that the same fruit that people are going around and talk about, you have to understand the same fruit is in every island. Sweet sap, which is sugar apple, is
Mm-hmm.
in the same island of St. Kitts and Antigua. They
Let me
just call it a different name.
let me wake up. Let me wake up Saint Kitts right now. I'm gonna wake up Saint Kitts as we speak.
Wake up, St. Kitts
All
now.
right. What do you call a star apple in Saint Kitts?
Star apple.
Yeah.
Problem Phipps, help me with that. Because me hear about star apple. And when it comes to that now, Francil star apple. Star apple in that thing where cut out so different. Problem, what is a star apple? Star apple, isn't it a flat thing?
Um.
The
Our
moment
star
me look
apple.
like
Our
no,
star apple.
Empress probably not even know what is a star apple. Me not think it 5 finger. You hear what them say? Saint Kitts call it 5 finger
5 finger.
or star apple. They call it the same thing,
Yo, you want to see
but they
what
call it 5 finger.
you want to see what Jamaican star apple look like?
Yeah, show me.
Let me see if I can pull one up right now.
Pull it up because I don't understand what you talk about. The man just tell you it's the same thing. Jazz say, I know. And up to now, Jazz didn't tell us the name. It Jazz don't know what is a star apple. But are the same thing.
This is what our star apple look like. All right, hold on. You see it?
Problem, you don't know the fruit then, man. Problem, that is not a star apple.
Yes, it is a star apple. What you're talking about is a star
Yeah,
fruit. It's a star fruit.
5 finger, and it make a nice drink. Is it true?
Hold on. Let
Do
me
you
show you.
make drink from it?
Let me show you what you're talking about. You're talking about a star fruit now. Star fruit. I'll show you what a star fruit look like.
Look like them people you want to confuse me tonight.
Don't make nobody confuse you, all right? May I school you right now. This is what a star fruit look like. You see it?
No, man, that's that's the same thing I
That's a
eat. The
star fruit.
that's no, that's what yes, but you see what they call it there? They call it 5 finger.
They call it 5 finger and St. Kitts.
Isn't it the same thing? A friend said, yes, and it make a nice drink, isn't it?
But
You make drink from it?
I know that catch you with a star apple. I don't think St. Kitts have star apple.
No, you mad? Thing dependent.
Yeah?
That yes, man. That is it. But they call it 5 finger.
No. You remember what I showed you first? What I showed you first was something totally different. I showed you a star apple, a purple one. You have the green one and you have the purple one.
But you see, this is where the confusion is. You remember I told you that Jamaicans call sweet sap, but it's the same fruit in St. Kitts, but they call it sugar apple.
Okay.
But I am saying to you, the one that you just showed me that you call star, they call it 5 finger.
Okay. Now, I'm going
it's
to
the same fruit.
I'm going to show
But what about you? You never make a drink from it?
Yeah, man. I'm going to show you the interior of a star apple, not a star fruit or a 5 finger. This is what the interior of it look like. You see it?
That's the Miami fruit? No,
you see what it look like?
No, that's not what they call 5 finger.
No, I'm not talking about the 5 finger, but I'm talking about the star apple.
Apple. What is that one?
The one I just showed you?
But that's what they call star apple, purple and green and yeah.
You guys have that in St. Kitts?
Yes, but as she said, the lady just said to you, we have everything. It's just different names.
So what you guys call it in St. Kitts? That's what I was asking you.
That's what they call a 5 finger.
So what about the one that they used to make the juice? What do you call that one?
That's the one you just showed that shapes and shapes. Francis, you mix me up, man. That's the star apple.
Oh, yeah,
you see?
Mix you up. Huh?
Yes, she's getting mixed up. But you see what? Empress is a Jamaican who say you have 2 kinds, the green and the purple.
Here you go. This is the green one. Empress. Is that Empress Audrey?
Yes.
Hey, Empress.
Them no know about fruits. Teach them tonight because star apple. But I think the one that you had before, I was eating that, getting that a lot in St. Kitts. The one before.
The one they used to make the juice.
Yes, that one they have down there.
That's common because we have that in Jamaica too. Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying to you, what do you call it?
I think we call it star fruit. Yeah.
And they call it 5 finger.
We don't call it 5 finger.
But you see, they call it 5 finger, but it's the same fruit.
Okay, but what about
you see what I'm trying to?
What
I'm saying to you?
What about
that one you just show is star apple, but I am not familiar with it. I only see it, but to tell you I eat it, no. I know it have seeds in it, right? Yeah. That's it. I know it, but I never eat it. It's just like this one here, the stinking toe. Now Marisha brought them to me and I opened one. And when it dust from inside, they come out, it went straight in my throat, nearly choked me. So I saved this one for revenge.
Wow.
I want this one get old because I don't understand what is this. It's the hardest food to eat. If you don't watch it, it choke you.
I never had it before, but I've smelled what it smelled like. Yeah.
Yeah. So you never eat it before?
No.
A Jamaican man never eat a stinking toe.
No.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question now. This thing called soup. Okay. Let's go into soup. When I was younger, And I know Francine know this. You
Mm-hmm.
come home at night. Good evening, Why Young. Cause Why Young love to show off she food to you know. But you know, let me tell you something that bothers me with a lot of these men today.
Mm-hmm.
If you come home and you give a man a, a bowl of food,
Mm-hmm.
three big dumpling on the plate,
Mm-hmm.
a piece of yam on the plate,
Mm-hmm.
two piece of banana on the plate, and
Mm-hmm.
one big fish.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me in that what nutrients you get out of three big dumpling in your belly today as a big grown man. What's so important in the dumpling?
Um, as far as a dumpling is concerned,
Yes, what is in a dumpling?
just dough, just the regular flour dough and salt, and then that's it.
But what is in a dumpling? If we're talking about eating healthy, what is in a dumpling?
I don't eat dumplings anymore, but back in the days, yeah, dumpling used to be the thing, especially the one with the cornmeal in it. Some people put oats in the dumpling, some people put cornmeal, some people put banana. You name it.
No, listen to me, man. Let me just say thank you to these folks for having me here talking. The
Best deal.
best steel cast service, Albert. And the reason I put up that, come me hear how Albert they come eat up your food.
Oh yeah, definitely. Every week.
And not one time him bring me a plate.
Every week.
Yes, and McCall's Brankswood Funeral Home, and also Attorney Hugh Campbell, who is my legal attorney, representing me here with the show. And we can't go but saying thank you to Teddy Nissan Car Service here in the Bronx, who make sure that I drive around in a 2021
Beautiful
Rogue.
cars.
Oh my goodness, the car ride like a new husband.
Hi, hi, hallelujah.
Yes, you ride like a new husband.
My.
Yes. Just to explain to you. So I just want people to understand the car ride good man. Ride like a new husband. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, hear what I'm saying to you now, Hugh. We're going
Yeah,
to
man.
go and we're going to talk more about the food that we eat
Mm-hmm.
because I don't understand why in the world somebody's sitting down here telling me that
Mm-hmm.
dumpling, you understand, and dumpling is something that we should be going crazy about. What's so important with eating flour?
Well, you see, the difference is a lot of people like the texture of the flour. A lot of people flavor the flour, whether it's with cornmeal, whether it's with fresh corn, whether it's with banana, whether it's with plantain, whether it's with oats or whatever, however you want to prepare it. So you get a different texture, different taste, you name it. Dumpling is just dumpling.
And that's what Island man go crazy about and say them I eat healthy. So
Yeah,
me I go
well,
feed me man dumpling every night in a time like this. You can't be 50 years old and sit down and eat dumpling, man. A pure flour we clog up inside with.
yeah.
Yes, man. What I want is the pasta now. Hear me, and you know.
Hmm.
I just want yeah, don't you know if you put the coconut in the dumpling now, like the small island people, you ever eat coconut dumpling?
I've never tried it before.
You
No.
see what me talk about now?
So how's the coconut dumpling?
Jesus, you ever eat potato dumpling?
Yeah, I did.
You eat the potato dumpling, and you never eat coconut dumpling
Never
before.
had coconut
You
dumpling.
never until you touch a small island woman. Then me know you never had one.
Oh,
You right? The coconut dumpling. But let me ask you a question. You never eat what you call blue drawers?
um. Well, we call that tire leaf back home.
No. This is where me and you're gonna have problem. See, Empress is a Jamaican, and Empress say she love coconut dumpling. So you see, that's why I told you tonight. The trick is when you're talking about we back home and
Hmm.
we back home, all Jamaicans don't cook the same.
That's true.
Every Jamaican don't cook the same. Because you right, you ever try gungo peas in tonkan meal?
Not really.
You see, you come out of Jamaica, you know, and you swear because you're Jamaican that you could talk to somebody
I've had it
about what
before.
Jamaica
I've had
eat,
it. I've had it before, but
but you never
it's
cook
not
it.
my favorite meal. Yeah.
No, because you know what, I'm going to tell you why it's not.
Yeah.
You know where I learned to cook that?
How?
Up in Trinityville, up at St. Thomas Country.
Trinityville.
Country. Up at
Yeah.
St. Thomas.
Well, you know about St. Thomas.
You see, this is what they talk about. Me love. You see, that's why me trick you tonight, you know. When it comes down
Mm-hmm.
to some, not all,
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about Jamaica, you hear Jamaicans say, well, you know about Jamaica if you're from Trinidad or if you're from Antigua, some places say, well, you know about Jamaica. Now, me tell you, at Upper St. Thomas Trinityville, me learn that recipe there. The
Yeah.
tonkan meal with the gungo peas. I bet you Empress can cook that.
Huh. No, man, that's
And
that.
Empress is Jamaican. Empress no know how to turn that, man. So
Empress,
this is what I'm saying. You don't know how to turn it.
I know how to turn it.
What are you? What is you are drinking? You are drink something we're turning food tonight. He don't even know how to cook the real Jamaican food. You are, you know, the
I don't
food
think
you
they know.
cook. You
Yeah.
know the food you cook is really and truly everybody food that.
Well, I do international
Everybody food. That's it.
You see, for
You
me to
cook
cook,
for everybody, and that is good.
no man, I cook Jamaican food across the board.
Well, you no, it's not Jamaican food. It better if a man say Caribbean West Indian food, you know,
Yeah.
because Shara, so you will be hooked. Coconut dumpling are the best. You
Yeah.
hear that? Man,
Yeah.
you are, if you not eat some good coconut dumpling yet, you'll miss out when you throw the little saltfish over it. You don't know where you miss. So you better go turn a few and call we in there to enjoy it. Lilith says she'll come get some too.
So I should start cooking coconut dumpling at this location.
You have to. If you cook coconut dumpling, some saltfish, and some little potato and thing and put it on a plate, Small Island people flock your place.
Alright.
You see, you got to know how to hook them. You can't call a place Jamaican restaurant and think some people no pass it straight. But the minute you say Caribbean, West Indian, American, you're done. Because them coming in there for your food.
Alright.
Because you cook everything. You remind me, Country Kitchen where Jack was. No matter what time of day you go in there, you get pancake. No matter what time of day you could get tea. Some of these restaurants you're going to, gas a kill you. Now we don't serve tea after 12 o'clock.
True that.
You understand? So why young say we cook coconut dumpling and try it. But you see, why young? Coconut is a funny thing. You have to make sure you cook that. Otherwise, it hot your belly.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you hear what I want them say now, St. Thomas, me go hook and porridge. You have to say St. Thomas, Jamaica, because you have to understand. I raised in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. People might think that's what you're talking about. St. Thomas people no cook no tonkan meal with no gungo peas in it. That are upper country in Jamaica.
Real yard food, green gungo.
Really, yes.
Yeah.
And the Jamaican man, them, let me tell you something about them. The minute they find a woman, and the woman get up in the morning and make some green banana and a piece of dumpling and some fish and give them say, boy, this is what I mean. I look for them, swear they got the best breakfast. But if you flip that, and give me some harmony porridge or some tonkan meal in the morning, you don't give me no breakfast. So you see, it's individual what people like. You have to give people what they like. You can't tell people this are the best and that are the best. You understand?
True.
You can't come tell me about Trinityville up at St. Thomas. But I'm sure you never been there. You ever been there, you are?
No. Pass through.
I'm going to tell you why. A lot of Jamaicans have problem with St. Thomas. You
Yeah.
call it Obia place. You all call it voodoo place, dopey place, all kind of thing I have to say about up there. I know like St. Thomas. I is a bunch of disgusting people coming out of Jamaica.
You love
As
St.
you
Thomas,
come
though, right?
from Clarendon, well, where you think me learn the tricks and trade? Up there. At the first place, me get a whole bucket of sweets and didn't have to
Sugar,
pay
what you
for
call
it.
it? Sugar what?
Sugar apple.
Sugar apple. That's where you get your bucket of sugar apple.
Sugar apple. So let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
When you want good food, me eat your food, man. But you, I mean, I don't know how come you're not big. Like when Dobby was big
My
in the
big
days.
man,
Remember,
see?
well, that is a different big. But let me tell you something. I mean,
Yeah.
Lilith, you eat your food, you know, Lilith, you remember? Lilith say I'm a naughty girl. Lilith, you
Oh,
remember when you serve us, you remember you serve us the food at the women
yeah.
night. Yes, you cook for us. And you see when you leave there,
Mm-hmm.
all of them turn fool.
Oh, yeah.
You hook them, you know.
I did.
Yeah, but I tell them that you didn't want none of them. So that was a whole different. But let me tell you something.
Avril.
I tell them you didn't want none of them.
Oh,
You why?
yeah.
I think the best thing that a person can do is try different cultures.
Yeah. I
Try different culture food
traveling,
because if traveling and
traveling and
eating
trying the
different
cultures. Yes.
culture,
Yeah.
yes, it's a good thing because you cannot talk about another culture. The only thing you can talk about is your own, because you don't know nothing else. And coconut dumpling on June 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
You right, June 3rd, is my cancer award ceremony that
Okay.
I'll be having here in the Bronx at Eastwood
Mm-hmm.
Manor. Every year the fundraising for the cancer. And I can't have no coconut dumpling there while you're sorry.
Why
We're
not?
gonna have no because they might provide their own food there. So
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do here, I'm not gonna say it on the show because every time we talk about something, somebody take my idea and run with it like a thief.
Oh.
Yes, but we have to show the people you have to do this. You got to grate up the coconut, man, or blend up the coconut, but you have to turn that flour into some coconut dumpling
Mm-hmm.
and let that they cook. And you have to let small island people know that you serve coconut dumpling. But what we have to do is just order some one night when we women together, cause Jazz love she want, Lilith says she want, Empress says she want, and we have to order it. So we'll order the dumpling with the saltfish and the ackee
Okay.
tuna. What a
So
menu
cook
that
up
night.
saltfish with ackee.
Me say if you do that there, me tell people you're
I see about
millionaire.
run. I see about run water just now.
You don't hear me just tell you. So when people are come with a little beer flour, you
Yeah.
can't give people beer flour to eat and call it dumpling when you come from our island. Good night, Joycelyn, cause Joycelyn from Antigua. And Joycelyn, I sure you know about coconut dumpling. You say, can you get a permission to bring in half a pan? Actually, you know what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you I don't know how to cook it right, and then I go and go say, I stomach, how tire you?
Avril. Avril.
Yes,
Even if I didn't know how to cook it,
you are gonna cook it now.
look how much time I have from now until
But
June 5th.
you know, here this one says sweet potato. She want the sweet potato dumpling. You're right, but you know how to cook the sweet potato dumpling.
Yeah,
So
man.
why you don't cook it more?
Okay. If you guys want sweet potato dumpling, no problem.
Make
I
them
cook good
order it
dumpling.
though. Make them order it, cause you know I'm gonna cook it up and then I order it.
Mm-hmm.
So make them order it. So we're gonna have a Friday night
Mm-hmm.
where we just order our
Mm-hmm.
dumpling and we're gonna take it from there. And you can mix the coconut with sweet potato too. You hear that? Me say
Okay.
these small island people they mix up everything and mix up everything. You hear them?
That flavor sound pretty interesting.
Listen, man, when you taste that, you turn full. It make you feel like you eating what you call it? Kanki, dukana. What you call it? Blue
Dukuno.
grass.
Dukuno.
But you know, say they call it something else.
We call it, some people call it tire leaf, some people call it dukuno, some people call it blue draws. But Jamaicans, they must say,
Call
yo,
thing all kind of, Jamaican them the
especially
fool.
Jamaican man, yo, me not eating a draws, brethren. Where, me like, you understand?
You're talking about Dobby.
Uh, When I call nobody name.
But listen.
Yeah.
So if you want to give to them, just say kanky then.
What you say, kanky?
Kanky.
Kanky, okay.
You see?
That still doesn't sound right.
What about dukuno?
Dukuno sound a little bit better. Some people call it what else? Tire leaf.
Tire leaf.
Yeah. I kind of miss that stuff, but them thing they're fucking bad enough.
Them thing there's why me look so.
Yeah,
Sometimes I want to sue somebody. And
who
then
who you gonna
listen,
sue?
but listen, you
Yeah.
see when Easter come, right?
Yeah.
You see Jamaica one for the bun and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
The small island people them, you have to give them the dukuno, the kanky, the blue jars. Those are what they eat on Easter.
Yeah.
And the Good Friday thing. So you see, if you not give them that, you could keep your bun and cheese.
That's
Because they're hunting down. So what you need to know is that if you want to catch them for Good Friday and Easter, you put it out early, that you're going to be selling blue drawers. No, but not say blue drawers, because people like Lily too is American now. Go and say, me no want nothing with drawers in her. You understand what I say? So
Yeah.
I'm just giving you an idea why sometimes the small island people is missing out on the culture. Because you see, when you hear Jamaican restaurant, you have to remember you're not catering just to them alone. But you see the man that catch you is the man who just put in everything, give you everything.
Wow.
Well, you look like that when I say that.
That's interesting. I'm taking
No,
notes in my mind.
Yes. That may educate you. You see, when I said the man will put in everything, give you everything, you kind of look kind of strange, like what you talking about.
I was just taking notes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
I wasn't thinking out loud. I was just taking notes.
Take notes. Because listen to me, man. When you walk into a restaurant that cooks any and everything, you're going to draw everybody. But you see, people, when you walk into a Jamaican restaurant, when we used to go country by Jack, right? It used to happen. You got him brainstorming. You go, girl. Yes, Lilith. It's an idea. When the man, like I said, when the man give you everything, you understand, you right?
Yeah.
When you give everything, you're going to hook them.
That's true. A good menu.
Menu.
A good menu. My God.
You see why they call it menu? Menu. Listen to me. You cannot just cook the same thing. It's just like you come home every night, same thing.
Yeah.
You don't want it. That's why them go look elsewhere. Cause them feel you to get them the same thing. I said something wrong.
True.
I said something wrong.
No. I'm like I said. I'm taking notes. That's good.
Yes, take the notes. Because you can't give the woman the same thing every night if you're the chef.
Oh, true. You know, so some people might run gone somewhere else though.
I hope they might not going elsewhere, because food we're talking about. Somebody said, try it at home first. And come back to us with the review. Oh, so he must go home, go try it and come back and tell you how she like it.
So go home and make coconut dumpling. Is that what they're saying?
Whatever she wants, you go home, go do. But in other words, she's telling you, try it at home first. And that's true. It makes sense to give it at home. You understand?
You're not saying trying anymore. You're saying give. So
give it at home. Well, try it at home.
Okay. All right. Now we talk.
Yes. Because when you try it at home and she likes it, I prefer you try it outside. No matter if you go try it home and she like it home, she know why you go out there and eat.
You can't leave home.
Listen, what- listen,
Something
man.
else, yeah?
We have to do some coconut dumpling here for the
Definitely.
people because I must be very honest with you. I have found that too many times you see the big names say Jamaican restaurant or Caribbean restaurant, and the honest truth
Caribbean restaurant.
about it,
Hmm.
some people feel left out.
That's true.
But everybody have
Well,
the place. Everybody have the place, because the Italians gonna go where they want. Because I don't want a Jamaican man. I make pizza. Give me. I want an Italian. You understand? So everybody have their place. But when it comes to a Jamaican Caribbean restaurant, is everybody in there. So when a person come in, you don't know where they come from, They come
that's
in, they
true.
say, give me the oxtail and the white rice, and they order and they go. And you so swear you sell it to a Jamaican and somebody from Antigua or somebody from St. Kitts. But the food they sell. So cater to everybody because it's not like when a man give it to you and you lick your mouth.
Mm, okay.
I mean, let me say it the
Interesting.
right way. Yes, you have to know. You have to know how to give it right. That make the woman come back.
Okay.
Cause your wife, hook the woman, you're in trouble. So the potato dumpling and the cook. You already there, you start to make them think let me own you.
Yeah.
Sure, I remember the song and I say it's like you own it.
All
Yeah,
right.
you right have a song.
Wow.
You right have a song and I think it's I say like you own it. Like you own it. So you
Mm,
could imagine when you don't feed all these women coconut dumpling and potato dumpling. They
yeah.
don't want no more small island man no
Problems.
problems.
Yeah.
So I love the way you cook and turn up your thing them.
Yeah.
Your
Well,
hand sweet.
I'm definitely going to do that potato and coconut dumpling.
And you hear the Antiguan just say, mix it with some potato
Yeah,
and
man.
mix it with some the coconut together.
Yeah.
And you have to know which one of the potato though. You know the potato.
The real sweet potato. The real one.
Yes, okay. Monday day you do that there.
Yeah,
I am
definitely.
going to come through. And I don't care about the 2 extra pounds. When I don't, I'll take it off.
No, man,
But
you can't work that off.
how?
Hmm?
How you work
People
it
stay at
off?
home and do what they need to do in order to balance their weight, right?
You I stop talking them kind of things on this show. What you mean people stay at home and do things?
And do exercise.
What kind of exercise you could do in your house?
Some people put up their legs on the center table or the
You
kitchen.
why?
Um,
You could even do it in the shower, in
ride
the
the Peloton
bathroom.
bikes and all of that stuff.
Oh, that's what you mean, workout.
Yeah, man, workout.
Oh,
You see,
you
other
see,
people might run gone again.
yes, when you say
Time.
people work it off at home, you
Yes,
know,
yes, yes.
but I was trying to figure out how you work it off.
Exercise,
Oh, where?
exercise,
Where?
exercise at home.
Yes.
Yes, we don't get to
Okay.
exercise in the street much, especially when we get
Anymore.
older. Like older
Oh,
folks.
I thought you were saying you don't get to exercise in the street anymore because of the pandemic.
No, no, no,
So
no.
everybody's doing it at home now.
Everybody's doing it at home now.
And some of them bored, 'cause it's over 1 year now. Especially they have to exercise with the people them they don't like.
Problems, may I tell you.
Yeah.
I never really liked that, because
You
you
know
have to
like what?
work out with 40 people, 20 people, 10 people, because
Them are cheating. That's cheating.
yeah, not even just that, man. You're exposed to so much, as far as the little air circulating around you.
You talk about something different.
Look at that eye.
Me talk about Barney and them who like to go do their cheating. No, you have to do it at home. A Barney me not talk about.
Well, if I have to do that at home, I have to do it at home.
Okay. And you hear what Empress said, coconut dumpling good with mackerel rundown.
Oh my,
True.
that's double coconut right there, so
Listen, listen to me. When people are walk go gym, you have to go gym, because if you eat like small island people, you're big like a ship. Cause them they
Woo.
believe in the coconut dumpling and the potato dumpling and all them things. You will be big if you don't know how to control it.
True, true.
You understand? Boy, me I tell you, when you talk about the exercise at home just now, me start to look around my house to wonder where me start, 'Cause if me start to exercise in here, you're gonna read about it.
You should on a regular basis, you know?
No, you need God, no. You need
Yeah.
God. Me not do them thing there.
Yeah, we all need to do some type of exercising at times, eh?
No, me don't know what you talk about. Because when you talk about exercise in the house,
Mm-hmm.
me start to think about Empress who married and Francil and Shira and them. We got somebody to run them around the house.
You
We
mean
have
running
somebody.
around the house?
Yeah. And wherever you stop,
If
you
you
know
have
another
steps,
game.
if you have steps at home, Me don't know which game you talk about. My mind is right here.
Yeah, but you know another game like you run around the chair, them and wherever you stop, you take it.
Oh, okay, what? Take it. Take what? The chair?
Me can't do a show with you because it seems like we're talking two different things. Here are you come on here to talk about the Jamaican culture and the
That's
Jamaican
what we're
food, and
talking about.
you're
But
gone all over the place from Clarendon straight up at Trinityville, straight down at Marant Bay, straight down at Kingston 13, and straight back.
Avril, I am telling you, this one is totally different. So okay, you run around the chair and you stop the music.
Wherever you stop, you take it.
Okay.
That's a good game.
Oh, nice, man. I
Yes,
like it.
married.
I like it. I like it.
Yes, married people should invest in that game.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people are coming on me running all night and me no stop. Run him all night. Cause he must say, wherever you stop, you're gonna take it. Me just run all night till him get tired.
I'm tired and drop down.
Yes.
Can't run no more.
So you arrive the people and want your food, them could have.
Wow.
I like tell me to have fun with you, man. Me have to hear because from me hear how Albert at best deal I eat up your food. Me know a good food kind feisty bad. And I one Jamaican be no him no
Albert
play
loving
night.
food, man.
Him a serious man and
Yeah, man.
serious.
Loving food.
Francil man, you not true Francil. Run them round the tree until them die. By the time they fall down, they can't take nothing.
That's a funny
That's a
one.
that's a game you invent in your house. When him come bother you, say let's play the chair game.
Mm-hmm.
Run around the chair and wherever we stop, we take it. So you run. And you run him until him can't run no more. And when he drop down, all he gonna do is go sleep.
Oh Lord. Well,
That is the COVID-19 thing. Because you know much of them in a house with who they don't want. You know the
I've
thing about,
I've heard.
you home. Me just a talk about Barney, man. Home in a house with who they don't want. So just play some games, man. Invent games.
Well, this
Why?
COVID thing, this COVID thing turned a lot of people's lives around. Let us
You
appreciate.
take your vaccine already?
Oh yeah, I did. I did. Look at your
You
face.
are.
I did.
Which one?
Should I tell the world about this? Welcome to the Afro Show. Oh, you ready now? I took the
Yes.
Johnson.
The Johnson. You're one shot man.
Not really one shot, but
Why the man them so scared them run Johnson and Johnson because of one shot, and the women them go out and take 2 and 3 shot. You see the difference between we women? We just take it.
Let me tell you something, bro. I was waiting for
Yeah.
the vaccine with the Viagra to come out, and it didn't come out. So I just make up my mind. I said, give me one shot.
Yeah, they say that one is coming. That one is coming. The Johnson and Johnson with the Viagra coming
Yeah, but
next year. That's in the booster.
yeah, but I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for it anymore. So what I'm trying to say to you is, they only get one shot.
And you're done.
No, they only get one chance to mess with my nature.
But listen, the
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson will be well strong because you only give you 1 dose. So if the Moderna is 2, then Johnson and Johnson well powerful to go in your body 1 shot.
You are going now, okay? So when I get that one shot of Johnson and Johnson, I kind of feel sick for like 2 days. I just take 2 Tylenol and that was it. I bounce back real quick. You know.
So why the man them a take 1 shot, woman a take 2 shots? Good evening, Terry and Brown.
Man, not like not name 2, you know. You don't know that.
2? That a lie. Me not see no man out there right now when I want to.
Listen, no man not like nothing too fat. No man not like nothing too skinny. You hear me say too skinny, too fat. What else?
So you talk about me now when you say too fat?
No. What I refer to that two thing. I
Eh,
don't really like it.
Paula say I lie that.
That's the truth. A man not like a woman that's too sexy. Because when I'm too sexy, what if a competition?
I lie that. No, you know your chat foolishness. Because every minute, me not call no name, but between me and you, every minute Tony TC pant up on Facebook, put up any girl. No, because him think she sexy.
Oh Lord, then I'm in a problem. Because I'm an advertiser.
You see the water. But I think he's saying he not worrying about it. Kind nobody could take away him having confidence. You know, see the kind of shoes him wear?
Them pointed shoes.
Yes, them shoes there is assaulting shoes. So you're not gonna fight with you, you're gonna just kick you down.
One kick.
So one kick. So no matter with people like them there. So man no want too big, too slim, just in between. But me don't know what is in between. Because me I tell you, the man them today they need to just take what them get to know. Look like they're not happy with nothing they get. You're good, them still do wrong. You're bad, them still do wrong. You're fat, look at me, them still have problem. They don't know what them want.
A man shouldn't take what them get. A man should take what they deserve.
Same thing for a woman. That's why I say I want dumpling with coconut in it or potato in it, not just raw flour.
If a woman deserves a good man, she will get a good man. Okay.
You're right, because you're not supposed to settle for nothing less than what you want.
There you go.
That's it. And you're a chef, and you know, me used to say, boy, any man me get him must be a chef because me love food.
Oh, Lord.
And you know, me never find one.
Eh? So you're not St. Thomas?
How about St. Thomas, Jamaica?
Talk to me nice. Yes.
That's between me and you know. But if I catch him now, I just tear off him head because...
So it was love.
Yes, you love me go all the way up at Trinityville, up on one load of hill.
Up in a hill. Oh my God.
Up on one load of hill. I want to know if I kidnap you, never kidnap me, you know. Because I don't know the car, them go up at them hill, up at Trinityville, but them reach up.
Something sweet.
Them reach up.
Sweet
Yes, man, it was sweet. It was sweet.
My.
But sometimes sweetness come to an end.
You see how much cheer you run up there. Stop. Run.
Boy, I don't care what nobody say. Wherever you find love, you take it. It's not the color. It's not the slim. It's not the only have one life. I have one life, but I want to live it in peace. I don't want nothing in the house too miserable.
Yeah, true.
But something when it come home, just take it. Take what him gave you, you know. And you know what him give you and what you want. Take it, you know. You know what I'm talking about when I say, I mean, that's what I'm talking about as chef. You know, anything you cook and give me to eat, me I eat it.
Tell them come back here, man. Where you run, gone? Sure. Anyways,
Yes, me know, yes, anything you cook and give me, me want to eat it because me know you give me the best thing. But the man them to them and they don't, I don't know what happened to them. But Corona, I had love Corona. See, I used to laugh because me used to laugh off of them when they on top social media. Cause you know them had died to get out, you know.
yeah, this.
Me no want nobody catch it, but I wanted the lockdown to go on a little longer.
What? So hold on. Do tell. What happened now?
But let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a man, and you beg him stay home, you meet you up on the place behind Barney
If
and
you
them.
have a man,
Yeah.
and if I have a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and we the on lockdown,
Yeah. You mean if so you don't have nobody to be on lockdown with?
yeah, what may I say is
Yeah.
you said if you have a man, so me try straighten this out, you know, 'cause we don't make no left turn or no right. You see me? No left turn. You see? Yeah, no, I confuse nobody.
I rebuke that. Hear what me say to you now. The
Yeah,
lockdown sweet me here.
yeah, man.
Every time you turn around them, they on social media post about some years about how them got something home and they live pan media bored.
Tired
I
and bored,
want
you
it.
know.
I want the governor lock it down for 6 more months. Send them back in. But a lot of depression come with it.
More babies and a lot of broken hearts are out there right now.
Me, I was.
Yeah.
As I was locked down by myself.
So who for heart you break, Avril? Talk the truth. Come.
Huh?
Who for heart you break now? Come. Do tell.
I will want to get somebody to break certain things. You right?
Oh, I think you're gonna
You
break is
right?
your fast. Yes.
I've been fasting for too long. You are when that fasting is over, something
It's
I go
good.
break.
Oh Jesus.
It's
Take it
my goodness.
take care of your hips, okay?
That's what I'm talking about. How you doing, Janice Martin? Let me tell you something. Jamaican people are so just done with it about who cook food better, who eat better. No, when I say eat, no, who let me say what I'm saying because
Who
you have to
cook
be
good
careful.
food?
Who cook good food and who food is the best and all these things. So tonight you are gonna learn to cook some coconut
Coconut
dumpling.
dumpling. Yeah.
Yes, and some sweet potato dumpling because may I tell you, if you want to keep the small island people them a come after you,
Yeah.
you have to cook what them like because after a while why you think the people that run go a city island and them place they go eat them thing? You're not supposed to let them go.
They want a
You understand? They want a
different type of
different
food.
thing, and
Yeah.
you do it. A good thing about you, you tell the people what you want, and they fix it. So why we not support our own? Why we don't support our own?
That's true.
I don't really understand it. The other day me went by Rackathon and me get a soup. Me
Yeah.
don't know what them put in the soup. When me don't eat the soup, if Rackathon tell me who the chef be, me going through the back door and bring him home.
Hey. Hallelujah.
Praise
Well.
him again. Praise him again. You understand? They said the
Hey.
food on up. You
um.
understand? So you got to cook what the people like and put it out there that you have these menus and people could call and advertise. I mean, and just order the food. But people like Jazz and them, they want to go someplace go eat. Island people, we love the catch up place. Them, we love a place where dumpling without coconut. You hear that? This is another small island person I talk to you. I think organic love lady Maynard. What a long name. I wonder if a marriage name that organic love lady Maynard. You see that?
I just log in and actually I'm looking. No, I didn't even realize. Mysterian Brown. I see Empress Audrey type something earlier. But yeah. organic. Da 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 da.
What them say? A Jamaican them there, you know.
Okay. Well,
And
I'll make up that.
Empress deal with small island people, and that's the good thing about it. When you culturally mix up,
Yeah.
it's good. You could adapt to any and anything. But when people come tell you the best thing are Aki, me tell you something. Me see Aki in a St. Kitts, and the three them just a beat them so when they drop on the ground and they just step on them and go. Mean nothing to
Yeah.
them. Up here now they kill you and tell you without Aki and some fishing no good. And the people that walk over Aki down there like it's nothing. 'Cause it's not their culture. You see?
You know, Aki tastes good with chicken back, with red herring, with saltfish. You can cook
But
Aki
what
too.
is Aki? Let me ask you. But Aki could be poisonous if you don't know what you do, you know, when
Yeah,
you
if you
pick
don't
it.
know how to deal with it, then yeah,
Yeah.
then that's a different
Yes.
situation.
But let me ask you, what is
That's
in
true.
Aki? What we get out of Aki? Vitamin C,
Well,
D, what?
um, I'm quite sure there's some type of vitamin in it, but I can't break it down to you right now. But Aki is
Mm.
more like a vegetable, so yeah, it's. Some people would say it's a vegetable. Some people would say, well, I would say it's a vegetable. Some people say it's a fruit because it grows on tree and all of that stuff. But
Mm.
you know,
Yes, I like it from the tree, not from the can. Because some of them, they get it out of the can and they can cook. They cook the Aki for so long when it done, the mash where it look like, you know. So not everybody can cook. They don't know what they might do. But people, when you cook coconut, you have to know that coconut need time to boil and cook.
cook
You
it
can't take
properly.
and cook it properly. So not go knock up something and go say you go try coconut dumpling if you don't know what you do. And all next week you think you have COVID, you in an emergency room because your stomach hurt you.
Don't go hurt yourself, you know.
Yes, yeah, man. But me love the fact you cook for everybody, and that's the good thing about it because you are the what you should have called your name is a celebrity chef. Yeah,
um,
man. You cook for every celebrity. You cook for celebrity come to town, actors and actresses and all that. You should have called yourself the celebrity chef because you not just cook for people like Jazz and Empress. Them because them think they come from Jamaica now. They think well, you just cook for Jamaicans. Tell them you rise above that.
you want to hear something funny? I when I pulled up yesterday at a restaurant, somebody
Janice said she didn't grow up knowing about Aki in Antigua. Janice Martin, you're from Antigua? No, the time I think Janice are Jamaican. Go ahead now, see me go myself in a mix up again.
well, I'm seeing bits and parts of this. But listen, so pretty much there was somebody famous there, famous here waiting for me, and I just turned my camera around, but the person had their mask on, you know, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you have me on Instagram Live to put up his hand, hide his face, but the mask was so, one of them big masks, covered.
Yeah,
So
a man with a big mask on. Me
yeah,
not trust man with big
so
mask.
yeah, some famous people pass through, yeah, definitely, on a regular basis. Um, it's good to be in our, community and getting support from everybody, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the poor, the rich, you name it, the famous, you name it. Um, I embrace our culture and our food every day, all day. You know, there are certain projects and certain people that I work with, Avril, that ask me for porridge and dumpling, and I'm looking at these people like, well, you know about them some, yeah. Or
You
you know, I'm
see, you
fried
cannot
them.
underestimate people. You cannot underestimate, and that's good culture. I'm gonna tell you why it's good culture. It's good when you come from a different island, but you know another person's culture.
Mm-hmm.
Because Americans eat Caribbean food, West Indian food, and you hear some West Indian, me not eat American food. That's not my type of food. What
Listen,
is type of food? Come on, man. People need to lay down their
you can
shoulder,
try, yeah,
relax themselves, and
yeah.
try certain different things and style. Try different styles.
I will.
You
I
know,
will.
when you try different style, it good, you know. You understand what me?
Yeah,
No,
man,
when I
yeah, man.
say,
I
hold on,
understand where you're
hold
coming
on.
from. Tell them
You
come back.
understand? Yes, when
Yeah,
you
man.
try different style, you can't
Yeah.
take the same style over and over, man.
There you go, people. Learn something
That's
new
what
right
make
now.
people go, you know,
Just
they don't
drink.
want your food after a while, you know. Cause they
Yeah,
just tired of the same food.
yeah, yeah. Boring.
But when you know to, you, aye.
Too boring. Yes.
Yes, man, you have to know to add little touch and flavor, spice it up. You
Hear
see?
that, peeps? I'm still taking notes, I'm still taking
Yes, I'm
notes.
glad. I'm glad. Me don't want you get boring at all,
No,
man.
no.
Janice Martin is from Antigua. I didn't know that. Janice, man, you shocked me. But that's good. You deal with people every day. You don't have to know where them come from. We just supposed to live, man, and appreciate each other.
Surprise, man.
You know?
You'd be surprised, believe me.
Yeah. So listen, me gonna ask you now live here tonight that you let Albert know what time he to come buy him food between me and you so that I could call him by the phone and act like a checking in.
Albert,
And when he answer,
mhm.
now, let me say, what's up? How you doing? And he said, I'm on my way here to go get some lunch. Me say, I got you. But he no done put in me order.
He'll take
So
care
when
of
he
you.
come
You
down,
don't
yes, he
have to
will
worry
do
about
that.
that.
You see how me catch him man with food? Well respectful man. Albert is a great guy. He's a great guy.
Definitely.
Family man. Business. Hey, when it come to business,
He's down pat with that, man.
yes, don't pack and they go ready to. You don't have time. You don't have time to waste. He remind me of the gentleman at Teddy Nissan.
Mhm.
Oh Jesus, man, the two of them. I want to know if they drink caffeine all day. But that's the kind of man me look for,
Yeah? One of them
Yes,
man
man.
drink caffeine all day?
We hype up. Hype up. Run him on the chair.
My. You think you're easy?
Yes. But when I say run him on the chair, I mean, have fun, supposed to do things like that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
So you,
Listen,
I boy, may have to teach you, and for all of them who didn't know about stinking to, they hear about stinking to, and they think was an insult. Was what you mean stinking to somebody's toe stink? Me want to know why island people and why you have to call a fruit stinking to. What is the purpose of calling this a stinking to?
you said it choke you, right? And you smell what it smelled like, right?
When you put it in your mouth, it choke you.
No,
That's why I don't like it. Me no want nothing in my mouth to choke me. When I say that, you see where you gone now. What I'm saying, the fruit. Let me get the fruit chokes.
Okay.
That's why I don't like it because I don't want nothing in my mouth. It choke me.
Any type of food that choke you is not a good
I
food.
don't want it.
Not
Oh,
a good
Johnny
food.
say it's the smell. You have this powdery thing, man. It's too he brought me. But Mary sure I just believe I choke it one choke me off, but we can't do it with the hand. He give me stinking toe.
Wow.
When me open the first one, man, and you crack that, me see the powder. And I went too fast. And when I put my mouth on it, I choke.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Women, you all have to be careful.
You can't put your mouth on some stuff too fast. You have to take it easy.
You have to take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time. Yeah. But you're right. I'm writing a play. I want you to act in it for me. You think you'll be one of my actors?
You remember I did you don't even remember certain
Wait, me remember. But you are, from you on this show, you've been drinking.
Yeah.
What is in that drink?
It's just fruit punch,
No, that is foolishness you're talking.
Only fruit punch. I have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get home. So yeah, no.
Yes, so in 15 minutes you drink fruit punch and fruit punch keep you up to make you drive. That's how we look like we fool.
No, man, it's only fruit punch.
You know, like give away your recipe, but that's something in that drink that would taste good. Hold up the cup, you see? No,
only
man.
Fruit, that's it.
Janice, it's the smell. Janice says the smell. When you put your mouth on it, is the smell.
Okay, Janice, tell us more. I'll take more notes.
Anything when I smell good. Why do I eat that?
Oh, Lord.
Lord Jesus, what a night this is. Here I take him one Madonna shot and all of a sudden it turn full. Me no want a man we take one shot. Johnson and Johnson.
One shot.
One shot, no more man we take two shot.
Man, then I told thing. Leave that.
So you hit on one time and you know go back.
One shot, man.
One time. And you no go back. No man, me want a man we take 2 shots. No, 1 shot, man. Foolishness that.
That kind of different, you know? What you're referring
But
to?
that I was talking about. I said I want a man we take 2 shots. Me no want a 1 shot, man.
Oh,
What different
yeah,
it is? Any
yeah.
man who said afraid of 2 shots, me no want them. One man with stand up and take 2 shots. No, I'm to are you.
What, 2 shots of rum or something like that, right?
Anything call 2. We don't want 1 shot.
Well, this
But
bird will fly
Lord.
by one wing here. More
But
than
let
that.
me tell you, you're right, man. You're doing a
Yeah.
good job with the cooking, and I think when it comes to
Thank you.
people doing private events, I think call you, man, and let you do their food. They will never
Definitely.
have regret. They will
Definitely.
never have regret with you. So I recommend you any day.
Thank
But
you.
I may warn you, we're gonna get the women together and we're gonna order some coconut dumpling, saltfish. Me no Empress say with rundown. That is good too, you know. The
Yeah.
rundown with
Yeah.
coconut dumpling,
Mm-hmm.
that one is good. I love that one.
All
And the
right.
Antigua and them, you know. Hey, you ever eat cornmeal dumpling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You eat the cornmeal?
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, all right, you're halfway in it. You're halfway in it. You're
You might,
soon reaching.
you might the cornmeal dukunu yet?
Yeah, well, Antiguans put the cornmeal in the dukuna.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
yes. Antiguans put the cornmeal in there. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Me like anything when I eat me back, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, me eat anything when I eat me back.
That's good.
Yes, so that's what me I tell you, man. So Janice said I'm a soft man. We take 1 shot. So you done. We don't sell you
Tell her,
tonight at all.
tell her there's no such thing as a soft man.
What do you mean there's no such thing as a soft man? We're not going to take another hour upon this topic here, but you know there
A
is
man
some
is a
men that is
man.
soft.
A man
Whether
is
I'm
a man. A
soft,
man cannot be soft. Yes.
what kind of nonsense you talking? You
A
don't think they
man.
have soft man?
A man is a man.
Mm-hmm.
A man not
Him never
soft.
soft.
Man not soft.
Okay.
Anything soft have problems. Okay.
But that's what she's talking about, the soft man them.
Me don't know what she talk about.
Oh, you wouldn't
I
understand, but
can't
we know.
relate. Tell her I
We can
can't relate.
relate. We
Yes,
can
I
relate.
can't.
We can relate. Let me tell you.
I can't relate at all.
Well, let me tell you something, and I'm going to say this to you and
Yeah.
say it nicely. Your food turn up, them a wimpy man, she say. Me say the small island people, them you see, when them done with a man,
Mm-hmm.
when no they know where, the name them call you. When they don't call you ice cream, soft man, wimpy man. Let me tell you something. You can't take them kind of verbal abuse from small island.
Oh yeah? Them throw you under
Let
the,
me
them throw you under the bus.
Let me tell you something, man. We have to set up another cookout night. We can't wait for it. We have to find a place where we could just sit outside with the dumpling them on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that's what we're missing here in the Bronx. More outdoor places to eat. Cause the place them now with the governor, I tell you about outdoor eating. A sidewalk you depend on.
Yeah, it's very dangerous because
Yeah, sidewalk you depend. Me none of them sidewalk sit down
some
and eat.
people got hurt at one point, you know.
Yeah, me can't deal with them thing there. So
Yeah.
me just tell you, man, I am going to make sure. So tomorrow, what upon your menu? You don't know your menu in advance?
We do everything. We do ital stew, we do bulgur with peas, and we do stew
So why
chicken.
not the itals, sure? Rastaman food that?
Rastaman food straight. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing tofu and we do chunks and all of that. But every day is a ital stew day here as far as we cater for everybody.
Why in the itals, sure?
In the ital stew we have what do you call it? Collard greens. We have peas. We have carrots. We have onions, peppers. Sometimes we have chickpeas in it. It's a whole mixture of veg, and it's all cooked down in rundown like coconut rundown.
And
So
the
it's a
dumpling
very
in it.
and little spinach and little potatoes and a little piece of pumpkin and all of that. So
Rastaman
corn,
food.
yeah. So the
And
Rastaman
that me eat. That me eat. Me eat like me. So me eat. There's
yeah.
the kind of food me eat.
Oh, the
Rastaman
bulgur,
food.
the bulgur, the red peas, cooked with coconut and thing that's a lot of flavor, in it. So stuff like that, we do cater. We do cater. A few days ago, a Rastaman said to me, say, yo, I'm not a regular restaurant in a car. They don't cook Rastaman food. If I don't want fish and every Rastaman eat fish or whatever, I say, no,
Right.
come through. Come check. We every day we cook ital stew.
And you cook him. Well, you not teach me to cook it, so I can cook it for them.
Well, you
Put them
want
and them line
you
up
want all of them
outside.
Rastaman there,
Janice want to know. Janice
yeah.
want to know. Janice, you want me to send you the information where you can call and order the food,
Mm-hmm.
and I will send it to you, Janice, definitely. So you could
So
call
I
and
we have Grubhub, Uber Eats, and
maybe
DoorDash.
she want to come pick it up. Want
She
to come
want to
pick
come
up
pick
my
it up.
food.
Oh,
Because that's why them say me single, me not gonna work. So me want to walk in the restaurant and see a Rasta man stand up there. So
she want to come look for a Rasta.
you'll never know. You can't find him through Uber Eats. But you'll find him a stand up in the restaurant.
Maybe a Rasta will deliver the food, right?
Right, Joycelyn, you going in a Mount Vernon up there. But you just call another with and he's up by Richie there, right?
Yeah, the new
Richie
location.
Yeah, Richie got to give me some money,
Right
Come in and
across.
play with him, all right. So yes, me I'll put up the location, give you the number so you could call and order the food
Yeah.
and go pick it up. You know, I know Uber Eats, you want going, you never know who you're gonna meet inside there.
True. A lot.
Can't meet nobody through Uber
A
Eats.
lot of important people come through here on a daily
What
basis.
time? What time? I want to come when them come in. I want us come together.
I don't know where them get their from.
You think them a come by themselves?
I don't know where them get you from at all.
No, man. So we are come together.
Yeah.
But Uber
Don't know
Eats. Uber I eat my food. Me I eat me own
Yeah.
food. I come in for
You
it.
eat up your food, eh? No more we seal everything.
But yeah, man.
We seal everything.
Yeah, so I'm glad to know and you still do it, and I'm going to make sure that tomorrow self I'll be, and I was there with the mayors Friday, and I was going to come and order my food, and a tired look say I come in to surprise you, and I surprised myself. I had to drop somebody all the way down and missed out on the opportunity. But I will be back because you won't believe I won't tell you what I get from you before. But let me tell you something. What days you make the good up porridge? Why you gone quiet again?
Oh no, I'm saying we make porridge every day when the mayor come here on a regular basis.
Okay, so it's not no special day porridge make every day.
Yeah. I know you want
A
that 7 power.
Jamaican thing,
I know you want that 7 power porridge, but I'm gonna plan that one day,
Yeah, me want powerful porridge. Me can't afford when me get him. All this time, you're fasting and you're still so weak.
Listen.
No, a strength and honor me I come with.
The 7 power porridge consists of what already?
Tell me.
Oats, quinoa, bulgur, cornmeal. You want more?
What day you gonna make that?
One of these days. I'll let you.
No. You see if you make it tomorrow, me come tomorrow.
No, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here that early, and then this weekend I won't be around this weekend. But let's shoot for next week on that, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
that yes, I have to tell people how it make me feel after because that day you eat after you take your Moderna shot and your Pfizer shot. You need that kind of porridge.
Yeah,
Build back up your body.
I left out a few ingredients because you
want to throw it out there.
Yeah, you eat peanut and them something, so can't drop you much.
And it's good to let people know what's in it because you never know. Some people can't eat peanuts, you
Allergic.
know?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's good to let them know what's in there. But this is the man with the food. Me tell you, man, when he make you food, hmm, the man hand good. Hold him to it, Avril. That's why, Janice, if you think me not get that power porridge there, me go all pan every shop at 93, go chat about it. And them know me. I Facebook it, Instagram it, everything.
Everything
Um,
is good, man.
so me I go give all of them the information where they could call and order the food and the items Chewy sell every day, which is good.
Yeah.
And any food you need, you could order it. Wait, how late should I be there though?
We closed at 10 o'clock from Monday through Thursday, and 11 o'clock. No, from Sunday through Thursday, and then
PM?
yeah,
PM?
yeah, PM, and then
Boy, being a chef is a hard job, and on one day you go eat and drink, so can you go home and you got to work again.
all
That's
right,
tough,
all right,
a
yeah.
tough job.
A little
People,
work
if you
work
want
is
to find
involved.
him, the new location at which you reach, that's where that's going into Mount Vernon and the new location.
15
So
South Fifth Avenue.
15 South Fifth Avenue. So remember, you call and you put in your order, you make it fresh, you make it well done.
Yeah,
But
we
we
make
have
it
to
hot
have a
again.
Friday night. Yes, me a gang up with Paula,
Friday, you see,
Empress,
Friday night.
everybody. No, not this week, you know.
No, no, no.
And this is
I'm trying to
Mother's
tell you,
uh-huh,
Friday here is very, very busy.
wicked.
The lines are out the door because we do seafood Friday here. We do like crab
Me
legs,
see the seafood Friday, yeah.
the seafood thing.
hmm
A lot of pasta and stuff like that. So the lines are crazy. We do seafood
That's why you
platters.
got to order. That's why you have to
Yeah, you have to
order.
call in on order. Get
So
on
we
the
got to
line.
get a special night where we want the dumpling and the rundown thing.
Well, that can be arranged. If
Yes.
I know that you guys want it, then yeah, definitely jump on it. Get your coconut dumpling together. Um,
hmm
it'd be very interesting as far as
Yes, I want all of us to be eating at the same time, going live.
yes.
And I'm going to make sure our single woman order the food, you know.
Yeah, but let me get hooked. I'm really
Let
easy.
me tell you something.
You're making them
I
single
tell
ladies
you,
get hooked.
all the single woman are going to order your food. And all of we eat together.
Only you in
We
the
might
absence
even
of
we
the
might
chef.
even order with and drive City Island and sit over there and eat outside the City Island. Cause they not sell that over there, sir.
Must say, where you get that food? Yeah,
Yes, I will make them come over the bridge now and come order it.
there
That's
you
how
go.
we have to do them.
Yeah,
Yes, man, you're right, but we have to check in with you and encourage you. So tonight was all about the real link up and the stinking toe and all the nonsense them we eat in the island and call it food.
you and them
Island people
stinking.
just full of names. Full of names. So Joycelyn, Antigua, and Janice Antigua. Lenore, Sunshine, me always wonder where you from with that name, Sun and name Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine you find a woman and her name is Sunshine. You have to keep
Sunshine,
she hot. You have to keep she hot,
definitely.
Aye, aye, aye. Well, you are man. I write in a play and I want you to be one of my actors.
Anytime
I
you're ready,
just
man.
yeah, me
Anytime you're
just
ready.
want Albert from Best Deal to sponsor the play. And one night, one night.
You remember when I did that play on Boopsy? Hey, you don't remember, right?
Oh, it was over at Richard Green. It wasn't Richard Green.
Sold out in the Bronx. Sold out in the Bronx.
Yes,
It was good, man.
Boopsy.
It was extremely
Yeah,
good.
we don't have them things no more.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you can't go call nobody no play no call Boopsy because people take offense to them thing they know. Too much
That,
Boopsy now go
that,
on.
that
Me
was
no,
a
me
good
no want
place.
them. Yes, back then, but not now during this pandemic. You go call woman Boopsy. No, no man. They may not name you call people now.
Yeah,
Boopsy. No, you can't take them things and anybody come walk up to Paula and call her Boopsy. No, she take offense.
good memories. Good memories. We actually
Yes.
did the first and the only pantomime here in New York. I think
Yes, you should bring it back one night. What you not say?
we did a musical. It was good. It was a very good play.
Yeah, but me just say bring back the play books because there's a lot of pieces I could give you to add to that based
Ah,
on some things where, everybody lifestyle, we just throw it in there. What a play.
I don't think
I
we
may
want
give
to
you the name
revisit
of,
that.
yes, man, I will give you the name of the man them to use in the play.
People name, easy,
No, suppose there's a man in there and you want to call him and a certain name. Me say, all right, name this one, name this one.
So when these people see these characters playing out and realize that, you know what, I think I will have them mimicking me.
True. True. I get what you said. Cause now Paula now. Certain name now a lady who get in
Mm-hmm.
books. Me say Carla Paula. And then Paula
Oh
come see the
Lord,
play
Paula the
now.
Boopsie.
Yeah,
Mm.
Paula now you call Paula the boopsie. Bring back the
Paula,
play. The play need
Paula,
to come.
Paula, Paula have nothing to do with all of that. All
Me
right.
tell you something. The
Well,
amount of books me don't me should have that name and own copyrights.
wow, not easy at
Get a
all.
lot of books here. Mommy got a lot of books. But it's all right. But I hear we be tonight to talk about the island talk and the island things and the island food and
Yes.
things we eat and things we love as island people. And me say if you cannot,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, if you cannot
Mm-hmm.
cook the food, you can't hold them. So me want you to hold the small island people them and cook the little potato dumpling now and again and the little coconut dumpling. You don't have to do a lot. Cause if they not sell out, me buy them from you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, man. So the what you say the porridge name what you gonna make for me?
Um, 7 power porridge.
Seven power porridge. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them know the day when I'm picking it up and I will show them because
All
when me
right.
don't eat that. You better, you better know that if you don't have somebody waiting, you're gonna pay the price.
You see a 7 power. You're good.
You hear? You remember
Well,
you say when you don't eat
seven
that kind of food,
power.
you have to work it off.
There you go. There you
Aye,
go. So,
run round the chair.
ladies, when you have on the plans, you can link me for the 7 power porridge.
Porridge.
I
When
got
they
you.
have their plans, Paula, you hear that, so you don't worry about falling asleep.
You're not gonna drop asleep. Seven
You must
power.
stay up.
Yeah, stay up for that one day. Make plans.
Well, I'm glad you take your one shot. I'm glad you let them know you're one shot, man. You take your one shot.
Definitely.
And you're okay, and
Good.
you just keep doing what you're doing, and I will be there to check you out again and tell Albert I said,
Mm-hmm.
just remember delivery. He knows where to find me.
No problem. I'm gonna ring
All
that
right,
man. Make sure he knows that this Friday, and I'll take care of you.
all right.
All right.
All right, so everyone, ladies, if you're out there, like I say, I will send you the information, and he already told you. You just go on up, but it's good to call and order it, and to get it ready so when you get there. And Paula says she'll monitor me vitals when you're done with me.
She'll do it.
Monitor me vitals.
Paula. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Joycelyn,
It
thank you
was
all so
nice, yeah?
much for yes, man. It's good for the laughter. And you drive home safe with your fruit punch drink, eh?
It's finished now, but I sure will.
All right. And you go home and take care home, yeah?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Nobody can
Always.
nobody can do it. Good night, Lilith Lazaro. Why young everybody? Good night.
All right. We'll talk. All right.
All right. Good night.